Hi friends, it's Dyra. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hello. About 2 weeks ago, I gave my daughter a wash and go kind of style, and I posted up a picture and you guys wanted to see the process. So we are doing it again today. So I have already shampooed and deep conditioned her hair, and I'm just sectioning so that I can get started. I did leave this part at normal speed so that you guys can really see how I'm doing this. I am parting it with my fingers, and I'm not doing a straight line or anything like that because her hair needs to be detangled a little bit more, so I'm just parting the hair where it wants me to part it. And then I am using this leave-in conditioner that has shea butter, and then I'm also using the gel, but the most important thing that I'm using is water. Now I did have to use this smaller bottle of water because I left my spray bottle home, but there is nothing else other than water in this bottle. The water is the most important thing because you want to have the hair soaking wet. And when I say soaking wet, I mean soaking wet like how your hair is when you jump in a pool and walk out. The hair has to be soaking because that is how you get the formation of the true curl. Now this section of my daughter's hair is the easiest to define the curl, and it's kind of crazy because as you go up her head, it just becomes harder and harder. Like her hair just does not want to absorb moisture quickly the higher up in her head we go, and you'll see that as the video goes on, how I'm struggling to really define the curls when we get to the top of her head. So I put in the leave-in conditioner. I applied a lot of water, of course, and then a little bit of the gel. Once I see that her hair is kind of set into a curl, then I go in with the gel and try to really get the gel in there so that it can hold the curl in place. Now, one thing right here, let me show you the importance of the water. You see how it was frizzy? And then as soon as I applied water to it, it became a less frizzier curl, so to speak. But yeah, so I applied the leave-in conditioner, the water, and then the gel. And I'm wearing gloves because I actually cut my finger a couple of days ago, and of course I didn't want to irritate it, but I think I will wear gloves when I do this to her hair again, because it was just so much easier to glide my fingers through her strands and separate the curl pieces. So yeah, I'll do that next time. And also you'll see me stopping and combing through certain sections, and that's because, all right, for instance, in this part she had a knot in her hair, and of course I had to make sure that I combed the knot out before I continue, because the curl would not form unless the hair is fully detangled. I also wanted to mention that the brush that I'm using is a wet brush. It's meant to detangle hair that is wet. The bristles are made for it. So this is what I want the curls to look like before I move on to the next section.
I don't know when it started. It feels as natural as drinking water. Learning my lesson. thrill, but I can feel the rage flowing through my body. The wild side is a friend of mine. I'm an animal. I'm an animal. The wild side doesn't waste no time. I'm an animal. I'm an animal.
When we got to the top, originally the idea was to take the advice of one of my subscribers and put twist in her hair. But when she saw me holding her hair up into a ponytail, she figured that that was cuter, so we went with that idea. But we knew the top had to get put up because it was always in her face when we did it the last time, and it ended up not lasting as long as it could have because she kept messing with the top to get it out of the way. So she was handling it way too much. So this section was the hardest section to get to curl as nicely. So I did use a different product here. I actually used the Mono's Hair Curl Cream to try to form some tighter curls. So the top of her strand was a looser curl, but then when you got to the bottom of the strand, the curls got really tight like the rest of her hair. So I just went through the process the same way. I was taking it strand by strand and wetting it and applying the product and just trying to form the curl, and like I said, strand by strand. So she sat under the dryer under medium heat for about 30 minutes, and here I am just lifting the curl up so that you can see the different layer of curls and the different ringlets that she got. She was so happy with it. She loves it so much. So the two sides, the curls are not even, as you can see, so I was just trying to make them even, pull one side down a little bit more, um, so they can match a little bit. On the top in the front, I did finger twist it before I sat her in the dryer, but now that I see how the rest of the ponytail actually did curl, I should have just left it alone so it can curl with the rest of the hair, but this is what it looks like. I will just apply a oil to her hair every day, and believe it or not, this actually lasted about 2 weeks for her the last time, and it still looked pretty good. It actually looked better as the days went on until we got to 2 or 3 days at the end of 2 weeks. But yeah, guys, this is the look. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.